start in the room, and we'll just start with your thoughts on the match, Coach.
Yeah, a really even game. And I think everyone knows that the Reign have had a heck of a run in. So really impressed with the energy they were able to muster. I kept telling the team they were fatiguing, but they just kept going. So really even in so many ways in our shots, even in those moments that get people out of their seats and excited. I think we had a few more, but they had their own. And yeah, a little frustrated at the great moments that we had. How can we get more of them and get them more linked? And I think if we keep doing the little things, we get 1 or 2 goals in that game that we just like didn't follow in on a shot or didn't get the rebound. So those are the things that'll keep me up tonight. But in general, really happy with, and a fair result.
Irene, do you think that a game like this shows the quality of these two teams and what they might be able to achieve down the line?
Yeah, definitely a lot of talent on the field today. I thought both teams have players that can crack a game open, and in that way it's a really cagey tactical game in a lot of ways. We made some slight adjustments, and so did they during the game, which was it's fun as a coach. It's like chess, and full respect to Laura Harvey and her staff. They played a good game, and yeah, it for the soccer fans who love like tactics and that piece, I think it was a really great representation of 2 good teams in the league.
Right. And finishing, is that a matter of just situationally figuring things out in that moment, or how would you, I guess, describe the issues in that spot?
Yeah, I wouldn't even say they're issues. I think these are close games. They're not going to be blowouts. We're not going to get 3-goal spreads. It's always going to be sort of a 1-0, maybe on a good day, a 2-0 game. So the goals, we had fantastic shooting. There was spilled balls in the box. They just didn't go in today. We had a phenomenal, I think a contender for save of the week on Kling, saving one off the line. So for both sides, opportunities, but those are the margins in games like this. We were doing what we needed to do to get the goal, and on another day, maybe they go in.
Is it difficult to like game plan for a team that you know so well? I mean, is it possible that you guys are so evenly matched because you know you've played so many times so far this season and you know each other so well?
I guess in a way, but again, like Challenge Cup and preseason, I know Laura was similar to me in that there was some experimentation going on with how the teams played. So in that way, neither of us really knew what we were going to bring out for the season, as well as the different run-ins. So you can prepare for a team, but you also have to respect the games they've played coming in and we haven't. So you set up differently because of that. So there's always something that adds an element of uncertainty.
It also seems the two of you guys are really physical with each other.
Yeah.
These two teams tend to play really physical games. Do you see that as a coach also compared to other opponents?
I mean, they don't like each other. I think it's pretty historical, and I think it's great for the game. I think rivalries are critical, and more will develop with the addition of the 2 new West Coast teams. We've got some serious talent out here on this side of the country. It's a physical game. This league is physical as well. It's very athletic, and you better be ready to get in a big tackle. And some of my favorites are actually Hina, like our new arrivals getting into the tackle and getting really inspired and excited about games like this. I think the fans can feel it.
All right, we'll go to questions online, Paloma.
Yep, we have one question here. We'll go ahead with Melina Gaspar.
Thank you. Good night, Coach. I have a question for you about Meaghan Nally. She didn't play that match last year, and this year it seems like she's taking a main role in the team. So can you talk a little bit about her, what you have seen on trainings and tonight? Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's a great question, and this is what character is all about. And there are players all over the league that get very few minutes and are just grinding every day at training. They're developing themselves. Sometimes they're called training players, and I mean that respectfully. To be on a roster in the women's league is a huge accomplishment, but it's frustrating. You don't get the minutes. And then players like Meaghan Nally, when an injury occurs, they get an opportunity, and it's how ready are you to grab your opportunity? And I can't say enough about Meaghan Nally. First, as a person, she is the first one to welcome new players to the team, first one to welcome new staff, is sort of bright and energetic every day, excited to be here, appreciative of the opportunity she gets, and on the field will give everything she has every single day. So, I came into this team knowing that, Becky Sauerbrunn, everyone knows, phenomenal player, and gets injured. So you put a Meaghan Nally out there, and you hope to see what what we're seeing now. That's the greatest gift when things like that happen. Otherwise, we change formation because we don't have as much depth in center back. But now all of a sudden, we have 4 starting center backs. What a wonderful situation I'm in because of Meaghan Nally's character and attitude. Phenomenal.